Hello everyone, with you Supercar Top. These 5 cars, the American edition of Car and Driver, named the worst in the world after visiting South Africa. Americans assure that as many bad cars as in South Africa, they have not seen in any other country. And in Africa, things are bad not only with the machines themselves, but also with the managers who sell them. Have you ever been offered a beer before the test drive in the car salon, or refused to see the car because it's an unfavorable day-to-day? In Africa, all this occurs at every step. Journalists from the United States assure, in South Africa they were able to test the worst cars from China, India and Malaysia. Car diagram left 5 of the worst. Chery QQ3, engine capacity, 0,8 liters, power, 51 horsepower transmission, 5-speed manual, type of car, 5-door hatchback. The car does not pull even by one. Chery QQ3, the machine you need to buy if you want to part with the driver's license. According to the sales manager on this car, you can do it. For example, a lawnmower. The launch of the QQ3 engine is comparable to the startup of production equipment, and the exhaust sounds as if bolts fall out of the pipe. There is no radio, air conditioning, airbags and ABS in the car, and the brakes can be compared to those that are put on mountain bikes. Our conclusion is there are cheaper ways to die than buying this cobblestone for $9,000. Tata Indica Vista, the volume of the engine, 1,4 liter, power, 66 horsepower transmission, 5-speed manual, type of car, 5-door hatchback. Here it is a normal practice for dealerships with cheap cars, turn off the odometer, so the car never gets sold. Therefore, we are not sure when exactly the steel heart began to beat under the hood of this Tata Indica Vista. In the cabin of the car, quietly enough, the engine behaves in a civilized manner, and at whatever speed you go the brakes do not dream of killing you. Undoubted plus Indica Vista, high landing. It saves on bumpy roads in South Africa. In general, Tata is like a real car. Photon Tunland, the volume of the engine, 1,8 liters, power, 161 horsepower transmission, 5-speed manual, type of car, 4-door pickup. This Chinese bakkie, as in South Africa called pickups, produces a good first impression. A massive door, a sports salon, finished in aluminum, and a 4-wheel drive connection button. In addition, Photon Tunland is an American diesel engine. Cummins. Among the suppliers of components are also such companies as Bosch, ZF and Dana. The transmission will bond as you sort through the transmissions. To wield the box of this pickup you need to be confident in yourself. Chery Tiggo 2.0, engine capacity, 2,0 liter, power, 137 horsepower transmission, 5-speed manual, type of car, 5-door hatchback. Tiggo is a good option for $23,000 if you want a crossover after QQ3. In fact, this car, a bad copy of the 2 models of Honda, CR-V ahead and RAV4 behind, truly it copies only appearance. From the point of view of security there is nothing in common. The engine produces a sound similar to howling a blender. On the car that we tested, the speedometer for some reason was disabled. Proton Citroën Neo CPS, the volume of the engine, 1,6 liter, power, 125 horsepower transmission, 5-speed manual, type of car, 3-door hatchback. Proton, Malaysian car manufacturer to imagine, owns the English brand Lotus. It's hard to imagine that the Proton line has the soul of the British Lotus. Lotus helped the Malaysians assemble several models. Citria that we got on the test was one of them. The car looked promising until we saw a drop of excess paint hanging on the grille, and the glue stains frozen in the wheel arches. Nevertheless, Proton Citria is a well-tuned car, with a rough but supple suspension. The motor likes speed. With you was a Supercar Top. Subscribe to the channel, will be a lot of interesting. Good luck.